Hello everybody, today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 worst rides at Walt Disney World. Now if you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell. I know I talked crap about Disney with the Genie Plus rant, but I wanted to do top 5 worst rides because some people will say, oh, there's worse rides at Walt Disney World, and I'm like, yeah, there are a couple. So, I mean, I'm not a negative person, and probably down the line, I'll probably do my favorite rides at Walt Disney World. But I want to do the worst ones first because there's not as many, and they just suck. So, the fifth one, or number 5, is It's a Small World. Now, this is my most controversial one on the list. Actually, there's another one that is kind of controversial, but I never got the hype of it. I just feel like it's dated. It takes a huge amount of the park at Magic Kingdom. I mean, it is kind of cool that they do like the different cultures and stuff, but I just can't hear that stupid song about It's a Small World After All for 10 minutes. And I think it's like 10 minutes long or something like that. The only reason I go on it when I am at Magic Kingdom is because it's a break from the heat. And usually it doesn't have that long of lines. But if everything has long lines, people will probably flock to that. So I just think it's so dated. And I mean, I know there's some people say, oh, like it's a classic. Here's the thing, guys. I mean, there's a difference between classic and outdated. It's just like, it's not like the worst ride ever. It's just kind of boring. I wouldn't actually mind if Disney actually did something with it and removed it. Now, people will be mad if they removed it, but I wouldn't be mad at all. Like, it's not like abysmal. It's just, I don't see really a point to that attraction being there anymore. Because I feel like there's so many better attractions at Magic Kingdom that easily just outdo it. Even like 10 years ago, it felt like it was outdated, so I don't know. But that's probably my most controversial one. But number 4 is Mickey's Philharmonic. So some people might not know what this is. It's basically a 3D show. It's when Donald steals Mickey's wand to like orchestrate the music, and like he goes on these wacky through the movies and stuff. It's outdated. I mean, I've already said that about It's a Small World, but this one's really outdated. And the sad thing is, the 3D is just not good. I went to it for the first time in 2019, and oh my gosh, the 3D is terrible. Or I remember people were like hyping 3D up and stuff like 10 years ago, and like it was supposed to be like the next big thing with like the blue and red glasses. It kind of was a big thing for a while, but now that virtual reality is a thing and stuff like that, it's just, I don't mind Mickey's Philharmonic being there, but it really needs a new show. It's just, I was the only one that felt like the 3D was really worn and really bad. The fact that you can get better 3D at a movie theater near you is a problem, because like theme parks are supposed to immerse you in a place that you can't find anywhere else. But you just can find it better with 3D at a movie theater. So I just really, I mean, the show itself is not bad. I actually do like the idea of like going through these Disney movies, but put some new ones in there. They do have the classic ones, but I think we need to add some new ones in there and make the show fresh. It's just not fresh anymore. So yeah, that's the main problem I have with Philharmonic. It's just the 3D's really bad. So number 3 is Tomorrowland Speedway. Now, this is one of my another controversial ones. A lot of people like it. I don't. I feel like people are confusing Disney World to be a museum more than an actual theme park, because like people want the classics to be around forever and stuff. It's just Tomorrowland Speedway, every time I go into Tomorrowland, it smells so bad because this huge track is like making all the fumes and feel lightheaded. And I do like Tomorrowland, a lot of the rides on there, but like Tomorrowland Speedway, it needs to go. Like, I mean, a lot of people won't agree with me, but at least Tron is making it a little bit smaller, but just remove the whole thing, please. I mean, I know there will be a little bit of outrage about it, but I don't think people will mind that much. It's tired, it's boring. I mean, I know it's like supposed to like make kids like have the immersion of like driving and stuff, but we have so much more interesting things now in the parks that it just seems like it's so not needed there anymore. So some people might not agree on that, but I've never liked it. Even like when I was like 9, I was like, this is yeah. So Tomorrowland Speedway, just get rid of it. It has literally no point anymore. You could put grass there and it would be better than what they have right now. So number 2 is Journey into Imagination. Oh my god, it's horrible. Like, it's just so lackluster, and I've heard people complain about it because it's just a shadow of what it used to be. I believe them. Like, I just feel like it's so lackluster and so boring, and I just feel like I like the character of Figment. I don't like what's been done to him, and I actually kind of, if they want to stick with Figment, get rid of the whole Imagination Institute bullcrap. I would rather have the idea of the Dreamfinder. I would bring him back because it was just such more interesting concept than what it's been done. So I just feel like it's just a shadow of its former self. It needs to be either replaced or go back to kind of a better version, because like, it's been there for so long, the bad version. I mean, there was another bad version, I think it was the late 90s, that was even worse than what we have now. Like, it didn't even include Figment, like, only once. This version really needs something, and I kind of don't want to remove it entirely, but I also kind of want to see new ideas. It's just a sad situation because I like the character of Figment, but I just hate the whole Imagination Institute bullcrap with Eric Idle. Why is he there? It's just so, it's so stupid, the whole thing. But yeah, that's the one that kind of gets me triggered the most, because like, it could be so much better and it just isn't. So, and Disney doesn't bother to do anything with it. And number 1 is Swiss Family Treehouse. Now, people are gonna be like, Zion, that's not really a ride. And I know it's not a ride, it doesn't move. Think about it for a second. All you're doing at the Swiss Family Treehouse is walking upstairs and looking at stuff. That's all it is. And I know there's a little bit more context to it. At least with the other attractions I have on this list, at least they're trying to make an attempt to entertain you or show you stuff of their nature. But Swiss Family Treehouse is so boring. I actually heard someone say, "What are we in line for?" And I found that hilarious. But I mean, I don't know how they could get rid of it, but it's just so boring, and I would never climb that amount of stairs. I mean, to be fair, I am walking miles and miles at a theme park, but I would never walk that much stairs and look at nothing. It's pointless, that's the word. It's so pointless. There's literally no point for it to be there. I heard that you can get a good view from the fireworks up there, but I haven't done that, so it just doesn't seem worth it, even if you can see it from the fireworks, to climb all those stairs. So yeah. So that's my worst rides at Walt Disney World. If you guys liked the video, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to post a little bit more because when I posted my Winter Storm video, I didn't post up until like 3 weeks until that point. So I've been trying to post more and put quality content for you guys. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.